highs, highs with the lowest lows. That's like these days. World chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God now. It's no replay. On my way up to the top now. That's on me, ayy. The highs, highs with the lowest lows. That's like these days. World chained up, he on lockdown. Phone call 3 ways. I just pray that he find God.
What's going on, guys? This is Saturday, August 23rd, and we are back at it again. All right, today is different. Today is way different. I mean, A, I didn't think I was going to record at all today. B, it is 3:52 in the a.m. We're gonna be like 9 minutes early. We're gonna be too early, too early for my liking. But anyways, and we have a catering, later day catering. It was just gonna be a little quick, easy catering. I literally probably will be out a total of about 20-25 minutes. The way the catering is set up, because it's not far from the house. It's like 5 minutes from home, and then the drop off is close. And then obviously, if the drop off is close, that means that it'll be close back to the house. So very, very quick one. But this one really struck me as odd. For the first time ever on all of the caterings I have dropped off, for the first time, I have specific instructions that says this: I want contactless delivery. They don't even want to see you for a catering order. Interesting. This is interesting. I've never seen this. You know, obviously I've had them where you knock on the door and they're like, you know, leave it or whatever. But I've never had it where it says in the notes, contactless delivery for a catering order. This should be interesting. I mean, it's going to be like basically a larger DoorDash order. Basically is what this turned into with this contactless delivery. So I was intrigued enough to turn on the camera to see if you guys had experienced any contactless deliveries in the past with catering. Leave it in the comments below. Have you ever experienced contactless delivery with catering? I've never seen it pop up like that at all. Never. And I can't tell you how many catering orders I've done total, and I've never seen that. So very interesting, very interesting. So we're gonna run here. We're gonna get it picked up. We're gonna get it dropped off. First, I wanted to give a shout out to somebody who really has impressed me with the work ethic and the level of grind. You know, anybody who knows me knows that's the thing that I respect the most. The grind. Has a regular job, family, and has pushed out 50 videos, long form videos, not shorts or, you know, anything like that, live streams, just 50 long form videos over this last 3 months of having a channel. That is none other than 6'6" dasher known as Torian in our chat. Man, I just wanted to give you a shout out right here because, you know, I respect the hustle. I respect the grind so much, and I'm really enjoying your content. And he's someone who's never told me about the channel. It was basically, I found somebody had mentioned it in the chat, because he's always in the comments, always talking, always in the live streams, never once even said anything about this channel. And I respect that so much, because I was the same way. I didn't go around different streams and different stuff talking about the channel in hopes to get people to watch. That just wasn't my style, and it's not his style either. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people in this. I mean, I don't want to go into it, but this space is odd. This gig space on the internet, it's odd to say the least. I've even received payment for services rendered in the form of super chat while I was on a live stream, just so people can see their name, that kind of thing. Like, I've never, you know, people are a little different. Then when they reach a certain level, you don't see them anymore in the comments and stuff like that. Torian, I can tell he's just not one of those types. I don't know him personally. Like I say, like I know Nova, for instance, Marco personally, good dude, solid. But I feel like I know Torian. You know what I mean? Like I'm a real good sense of character, and this dude's a stand-up dude. You know what I mean? So give him a follow. I think he's when I took the screenshot this morning on the run, well, the walk really, fast walk. When I took the screenshot this morning, where was he? He's at 123 subscribers when I took the screenshot. It says 51 videos. One of them, I believe, was a short. The rest was long form content in 3 months. That is grind right there. He may be putting out more videos than I am, which is you know, I consider myself one of the hardest working people in the gig space for sure, because, you know, I just do it a lot, do different things constantly, always grinding. So shout out to you, man. I just wanted to give you a formal shout out here, because I've been watching only the last 2 weeks or something. Like you told me about someone mentioned it about the channel, that you actually had a channel in the chat. I forgot who was that who mentioned it. I think it may have been PJ. I don't know who. Someone mentioned it, and I was like, Torian's got a channel, and then that's how it came about. You never mentioned it in the chat, and I can't tell you how much I respect the grind. You know, I just can't tell you how much I respect it, man. I just keep up the good work. You're doing great. I really. He's somebody he's platinum. He's a platinum dasher as well. So if the people who really like that platinum dasher grind, he'll be a good one to follow. It's easy. He's an easy flow to watch. He records off of his Meta glasses, which was unique and cool. Anyways, guys, go ahead and get him a follow. He's a cool dude, man. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this picked up right here. We're going to Creole Cuisine, which is basically it's called the Boulevard, but I guess it's their sister company. I believe they own the parent company. Maybe they own the Boulevard. You know what I mean? So we're gonna go ahead and get that picked up from the Boulevard and get it dropped off with a contactless delivery. Very interesting. But let's go ahead and get today started off with a bang, guys. Let's get it.
All my life, been grinding all my life.
All right, guys, so I'm very confused. I'm very confused. Last time it said Creole Cuisine. That was the Boulevard. This time the address is showing here, which is Altavola or Habaneros. It's a Habaneros. So I'm gonna go into Altavola first and see if they have something, or see if they even call themselves Creole Cuisine. So I have no clue. Hey, you guys' parent company isn't Creole Cuisine, is it? Like Creole Cuisine? No? You guys have a catering tonight or no? You have one? Does anyone happen to know the catering ID number? I'm trying to make sure I'm in the right spot for one. You said 4:30, mine's pickup is 4:10, so that's kind of different. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to find make sure that it's the right ID, catering ID, because it never come up like this before.
Oh, you're at the right place.
So that you're come up like that as well? Okay. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's 4:10 pickup.
Okay, we have 4:30 on ours.
That's the draw. I have to be there by 4:30.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see if it's ready.
Okay. All right, guys. Apparently, the parent company owns a lot. Owns Boulevard, owns Altavola, but they need to put the name because it's very confusing. It's just very confusing. They need to put the actual name if they're going to have multiple ones. They're not even there. I'm looking back there. It doesn't even look started, guys. So here we are. Took a later order than normal, and they haven't even started. They think it's going to be delivered. They think it's going to be picked up at 4:30, when in fact the delivery needs to be 4:30. brutal. So here we are. We wait. I'll show you guys the drop off, obviously, but we wait. Let's get it. All right, guys, we just got that picked up finally. Of course, it was right at 13 minutes past pickup time is when they were finished. So enough time to annoy you, not enough time to get any extra pay. you know what I mean? 13 minutes past pickup time, and we're going to be arriving to the drop off 4 minutes late, it looks like. It's literally 2 pans of food. That was it. 2 pans of food. So I brought in 2 catering bags. Like I don't know what I was expecting, but it's 2 pans of food. That is it. Literally it. So now we're going to be dropping this off, and it should be interesting. Like I said, it's a not leave at door, but how was it worded? Contact free or contactless delivery. So very interesting. Very interesting. Me and wife trying to figure out dinner, like always. What do you want? I don't know. What do you want? You know. It's the cycle. We just do the same thing every day. We never know what we want ever for food, for dinner. But anyways, I'm gonna miss having that. Well, I could still do it. It's not like, because I've been having the same breakfast and lunch every day this whole month, so that took that thought process completely away. You know what I mean? Yeah. So now we're about to make our final turn. Let's get this dropped off. Should be smooth. I don't know. This is gonna be interesting if they pop up at the door, because you had to put it in the notes contactless. But the contactless people often show up at the door, so this should be interesting. It's only, like I said, it's only 2 pans, so regardless, the easiest thing ever. That's why I took it originally. It's the easiest thing. Now, had I known it was Altavola and not the Boulevard, because they have the same parent company, apparently. Had I known it was Altavola, I would not have taken this, simply because they're always behind, it seems like. Like, I would never try to do Altavola with another order in a pickle situation, but I will feel comfortable with the Boulevard in a pickle situation, because they're usually on their game. So keep that in mind if you ever do any pickups in the area. I mean, I think about that all the time when I'm doing orders, for sure. Hello, 01. Yep, this is the house right here. This has a dead end, so it has a dead end. So I want you to be able to see me from that view. So I'll leave the camera here. Right. Shall I be back? Let me say that I've arrived at least. Contactless. Hey, how's it going? Good. You want to just here? You want me to bring it in, or what do you want to do?
I can grab it.
Okay, it's just 2 pans. Yeah. 2 pans. It's kind of warm.
I'll take this one first.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a blessed one. Oh, I got a snapper.
Ow.
Let me, yeah.
Wake up, ride out, this the Nola Grind.
Got it. Thank you. Have a blessed one. All right, guys. So, not so contactless. Not so contactless. Hold on, let me get this. Let's get in here. Hold on. Trying to get this submitted. Dang, it's now 36. So now we're 6 minutes past. That was contactless like I thought it would have been. Easy. Was it not? Then we have a little bit of service, it looks like, issue. So there's that. Finish. So all right, that was what, like 42 bucks or something like that? 40 something bucks. 40, I think it was 42. 44 bucks. 44 bucks. Not bad. Not bad for the time spent. It is 4:36 and it was 4 o'clock when we started, so not bad at all. We can't complain too much, but dang, it could have been much faster. It could have been 13 minutes faster, in fact. Yeah, it could have been 13 minutes faster, huh? But yeah, all right, guys. We got that dropped off. The contactless, the first ever indication of a contactless catering delivery was not contactless at all. But anyways, if you aren't living the life you want to live, there's no better time like right now to go ahead and get that changed. Hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. I'll see you next time in another video. Peace.
Nola Grind, yeah, that's who I did it. I'm the mud to the river, do everything. Pocket aces, DoorDash receipts. Tryna build heaven with hell at my feet. This for the ones who grinding for. This for the nights that feel too cold. This for the dreamers on delivery roads. The Nola Grind, carry me loads.